Marvel double action. Heads up, Birdman. First, I finished off Sam Wilson, and now it's your turn. Wrong, Goblin. You murdered my friend. And today's the day you're going to die. Goblin's Last Stand. Marvel Comics presents Nighthawk and Falcon, the dynamic double. It begins here, Pilgrim, a tale so breathtaking and tragic. We can't yet show you the title, but don't dare skip to the end. We know it's hard to wait, but there's plenty of drama to get through first. Harry Osborn is in a coma. Looks like I got back from the alternate verse with the rest of the squadron too late. Too late for Harry anyway, but I can still be there for the people who cared about him most. I can still be there for them, for Gwen Stacy and Sam Wilson. Should I praise him? Do you think he'll help? He'll help. Beep. I don't know, but if he offers, tell him I'm willing to trade whatever soul life it got left. Sam, Gwen, what happened? Oh, Mr. Richmond, it's terrible. What happened, Kyle? Is super serum. Somehow Harry got into enough of the street drug last night that it put him into a coma. I thought he'd worked things out since the last time he used it. I should have known the pressures of his job as my aide on Capitol Hill. He'll work too much for him. This is my fault. No, Mr. Richmond. I'm the one who told him we were better off as friends. I like him. I do, but we come from such a different world, places. The daughter of a cop stands out like a sore thumb in his upper crust world. If we're assigning blame, then it's on me. I was his caseworker. I'm the one who okayed him to take the congressional gig, told him was ready to try his hand at romance. I'm the one who wasn't there. If we're assigning blame, but if we're being really honest with ourselves, we all know who's really responsible, who bullied and berated him for not living up to his family name, who was too busy with his company for his own son. You're right, Sam. We're angry and we're hurting, but we need to direct our anger and frustration at the real villain. And that villain is Norman Osborn. Can I take you all out for a coffee? Wait, isn't today your big day, Mr. Delegate? It is. I just thought, given the circumstances. Kyle, it's not every day you introduce a bill on the floor of the House of Representatives. The doc said he'd call if anything changed, and none of us are in the mood to be around when Norman shows up. I'll get Gwen home. You get ready and do us proud. Before Kyle can rush off to his appointment, Sam adds to his message, just quiet enough to escape Gwen Stacy's ears. And tonight we'll find out who sold Harry that junk and make him pay through the nose. Looking forward to it, Sam. Gosh, look at what the Super Sim has done to this city. It's devastated the lives of rich people like Harry and poor people alike. I wish I could do something. Well, Miss Stacy, if there's one thing I learned from my friend Kyle, it's that you can. Whether it's a big gesture or a little one. And with that reassuring words, we leave Sam and Gwen on this pleasant spring morning. To check in on someone notably less reassured. It's easy to blame Norman. After all, not only is he a cutthroat industrialist, He also used to moonlight as the master criminal, the Goblin. While I managed to look up so many of Nighthawk's archenemies in Ravencroft Asylum, the Goblin has been a thorn in my side since our first encounter. He even discovered my secret identity and attacked me in the night cave. It would have been curtains for me if not for the setting of the sun and a surge in my strength thanks to the alchemy flowing through my blood. I say to myself, maybe the whole city, but my alchemy enhanced the punch cracked Norman's skull. Using my limited medical training, I managed to save his life, but the damage was done. He suffered some kind of amnesia. He forgot my secret identity, forgot he was ever been the Goblin at all. I let him stay that way. I had to for the safety of my friends in the city. But the guilt, the fear, had I lost control? Could I trust myself with so much power? It led me to push everyone away, even my allies in the SSA, even Zarda. I think I would have decided to go it alone for the rest of my life. But then I met the Falcon. He reminded me why I donned this mask in the first place. To inspire people to stand up for themselves. The truth is I don't know what I'd do without Sam. Oh, ground control to Major Richmond. Can you hear me, man? Gregory Grant. I'd assume you were thinking of me, handsome, but you haven't called in a week. I'm so sorry, girl. I've just been indulged with work. I still wanted to see you. Can I take a rain check? For you, I'm willing to make an exception. How's this evening? Well, nights aren't great for me lately. Let's do lunch tomorrow. Capital Grill. At noon, okay? I hope that's not a problem. That doesn't leave you in a lurch. No. Have a good day, Major Richmond. Power Princess to accept the Feminist of the Year. I'm sure I'll find something to keep busy. What to find out? Meanwhile, in the unsettling still hospital room of Harry Osborn, could it be was Kyle Richmond right? Did I, Norman Osborn, drive Harry to this beep? Yes, I did. I focused I refused to accept him for who he was. I tried to make him into a version of me, and then I hated him because I hate myself. Beep. I broke Harry's heart, and I failed as a father. I am the villain. Beep. Grr. That infernal machine, and it's beeping. Beep. I'll never forget that you're the villain, Norman. But I'm going to save you anyway. What is this strange image in my head? My mind. Villain, beep. Villain, beep. Villain. The way he said villain. That a derisive sneer. I remember. Kyle Richmond is a Nighthawk, and I am the Goblin. Ha 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 ha. I'm not responsible for this, Harry. I could never be. Everything I do, the company, the tough love, all of it I do for you. But it's not your fault either. Harry, you're a good boy, a chip off the old block. You're as strong as I made you. And like a tempered steel. No, it would take power to destroy what I make. This was done to you. I'm surrounded by enemies trying to get at me, enemies dedicated to ruining me by corrupting you, my only son. One of those enemies got to you and broke you because he couldn't break me. Kyle Richmond, Nighthawk. He poisoned you, Harry, and I'll make him pay. Mr. Osborn, I didn't know you were here. Are you feeling all right, sir? Oh, yes. In fact, you might say, Doctor, I'm feeling a whole lot whole for the first. I'm feeling whole for the first time in a year. Far too long. We leave the unsettling scene for something a bit more formal and a lot less nutty. Delegate Kyle Richmond's presentation before the House of Representatives. They say politics is about common ground, already in progress. And I suppose it's no surprise my party has found so little ground with President Fury that we barely have anything to stand on. Ha 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 ha. But one area where I think the hailing commander-in-chief and I share some opinions is on the subject of the superhero, specifically on the Squadron Supreme of America. Now, to be clear, I appreciate the Squadron, Hyperion, Power Princess, Nighthawk, all of them. I appreciate every single time they've saved this city, this country, this planet from supervillains, monsters, wizards, and aliens. They have the power to do some things we just can't. But that's what makes me a little nervous, because given all that power, at some point we might start asking them to do everything for us. We might want them to make decisions for us in the interest of making the world into a utopia we believe we can't accomplish ourselves. And I just can't abide that. That's why I've sponsored this bill. The variable verbiage is complex, but the message is simple. The bill would limit how far the Squadron Supreme can go in solving our problems. They can use their powers to save us from forces that would disrupt our society, but they cannot determine the course of our culture. And most importantly, they can use their strength to fight the crime, but they can't make the decisions for us about what justice is. Justice must always remain in the hands of the people. Maybe this bill will put a target on my back. Maybe it'll ensure I get permitted by the Flash Thompson that Flash Thompson kid, making moves in my district. But I believe in this. I'll be taking press questions outside my office. A quiet murmur ripples through the assembled public servants. A murmur that stands in sharp contrast to the cacophony awaiting Kyle Richmond outside. Delegate, Mr. Delegate, Mr. Richmond, sir. One at a time, please. Lonnie Latimer, the Cosmopolitan. You talked about regulating superheroes, sir, but what will you do about the super criminals running rampant? Craven the Hunter is at the Smithsonian National Zoo freeing captive animals right now. Oh, I did not know that, Lonnie. That's interesting. Shucks. Wouldn't you know it? I left my briefing notes on my desk. If you'll give me a second. Just a second. There we go now. You were saying, Miss Latimer? Yes, about Mr. Kravenoff. Hated to cut and run like that, but the important work is done. I can leave the press to my LMD. Honestly, he's better at it anyway. Next question, please. At the moment, my particular skill set is needed elsewhere. And so the Azure Bird as your bird clings like a lover to the shadows outside his Capitol Hill office. Now, night has not yet fallen, and the alchemy in my blood and his blood has not yet activated his moon-born strength. But Kyle Richmond, who upon the death of his parents took a vow to serve as a symbol of righteousness and led the good people of America to stand up against evil. Doesn't wait for the night. You're easy to find, Craven. I just follow the scent trail of unwashed leopard tights and the bad Russian cologne. These beasts and are meant to roam free and hunt, just like me. Now come, Nighthawk, so I may put your head on my wall. This is gonna be a battle for the ages, but you'll just have to take our word for it, true believer. We don't have a time for fisticuffs because we need to check in on Sam Wilson in the night cave. Sometimes I still can't believe it. Me, I kid from the U Street corridor, chilling out in the coolest headquarters old money can buy. Gotta admit, partnering up with Richmond was been good for me. Though it isn't like he doesn't get something out of it too. After all, I'm the one who put the wings in this little flock. Little flock being the appropriate operative words. Sometimes I think we ought to expand the operation, but who? Not Harry. Dude's got enough on his plate, and MJ's not the type to get her hands dirty. Maybe Gwen, no, she's just a kid, and that of hers, Scree. Right, the wing. If I know one thing, it's that you getting nervous means I'd better suit up, because something bad is coming. Red Spooks, Red Wing. So sorry to have to do that. Of the three of you, I actually like the big chicken the best. Goblin, in the flesh and the fairy dust, as it were. So good to be back. I brought you a gift, Falcon. Enjoy, it's a blast. Gotta protect myself. Boom. Ugh. Look at that. Nothing quite sadder than a grounded birdie. Ugh. Let's see what we can do about finding you a higher perch. Kyle Richmond returns a short time later, unaware he is about to embark on the most torturous quest of his life. Sam, you ready to go? But I'll have you know I turned down that gorgeous young lab assistant for this. The unnatural stillness, the scent of brimstone in the air. It doesn't take the prowess of America's greatest investigator to read this clues. Sam. Night pewter voice. Command, run, search, find, tracking device 2. Tracking, identifying a location of Falcon, display map. No. The forceful denial cannot change reality. Sam is in the great danger, and time is of the essence. And when speed is called for, the Hawkerod are the answers. Room. The diminished sun glances off the chrome steel, but it can do nothing to lighten the grim shadow falling over Nighthawk's face. He knows he goes to meet destiny. Soon the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I assume you know why I chose this spot. I do. It's where we first met. When I stopped you from destroying those American tricks. Ding, 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 right answer. You kept me from disposing of a most most persistent competitors. Most persistent competitors. You've always been bad for business. But now you've done something I find unforgivable. You've driven my son to self-destruction with your constant badgering and self-insertion into our lives. And for that I must ask that you take leave of existence permanently, or the Falcon dies. I'm that stretched thin from fighting Craven, and I'm still without my powers. But though Iron has always been unstable, something in his voice tells me he's gone all the way overboard. This time he means it. A worthy attempt, Mr. Delegate. But I cannot dodge you faster than you can dodge the press. I'd say the people will be sad to see you go, but have you seen your approval ratings? Ha ha ha. He is stronger, faster, and he's got nothing to lose. I'm done for. No, I'm not. I trained with the greatest fighters in the world, the Order of the Crane Mother, the Black Marvel, Princess Zarda. I'm more than my superpowers. I'm still Nighthawk when The sun is up. All I have to do is give it everything I have, a crow. But get those lazy donuts eating Ocean City suckers on the horn. I wanted this bridge closed down, on both sides. Give a Nighthawk some room, and anybody who fires without my say-so gonna find themselves in a whole new world of pain. If you ask me, Commissioner Cage. We should blow the whole thing and take out both of the costume menaces. Yeah, your opinions well advertised. Captain Stacy, me, I got a different view, 'cause Mama Cage taught her boy the difference between a devil and a saint. I felt that even without your night strength, but too little too early. Now the Falcon will never see another sunrise. I've almost got you free, Sam, almost. Whack. Ha 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 ha. No. Ha 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 ha. Flap, Falcon, why won't you flap? Ha 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 ha. His wings, they're tattered. He can't fly. Why, I've got to save him before he hits the water. I forgot to. I forgot to. Fern, I did it. I forgot you, man. I saved you. Same as you saved me, Sam. Sam, no, I saved you. No. What a thrills, what drama, what timing. Well, except for the part where you didn't realize the sun was down and you were using your full night strength to pull on the poor man's body. I force certainly just as lethal as an unpacked with the Chesapeake say, Peak Bay. I thought a fitting revenge would be to force you to watch me kill your partner in front of you, but I'll admit I was wrong. Much better to watch you kill him yourself. Ha 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 ha. And go ahead and scream that nothing will stop you from hurting me down, and we'll get on with our little game next time. Goblin, no more. Nighthawk moves with a speed born not only of the darkness fueled in his blood, but also of pure rage. Gone are the cunning quips and the swashbuckling flair. Gone is the elegant grace of a bird in flight. And gone are the well-considered plans. Nighthawk dives after his falling foe with a reckless abandon, joining him in a deadly pirouette through the open air. He no longer sees the darkened surface of the bay for the cracked asphalt of the bridge racing up to meet him. He sees only one thing. He sees vengeance. What the hell? You okay, brother? Why don't you let us handle it from here? Busy look. Slack. Kai. Don't say it. Don't you say a dang thing. Okay, sure, Nighthawk, you're mad. I get it. But we should talk, alright? Goblin yammers though no part of him believes he can change Nighthawk's mind. It's what a civilized men like us do, captains of industry, leaders. We make deals. We can make idea right. No, the cunning madman only hopes his pleading voice will cover up the quietly whirring motor of his robot, remote-controlled glider, forged by battle into a stake of secrets, separated time, 10, pink, crook, Nighthawk grips the metal so hard that it cuts through the glider. His leather glove and into his palm of his hand. The physically pain isn't enough though to feel his immediate anguish. And the Goblin doesn't taunt. He doesn't laugh. He doesn't say anything. He knows that there's nothing he can do. But cherish his last fleeting moments. The metal slices through the milliseconds of the way at Norman's Osborne's neck. Kyle Richmond disappears into himself. Use their powers to save us from the forces that would disrupt our society, but they cannot determine the course of our culture. And not importantly, they can use their crime, but they can't to fight crime, but they can't and to make the decisions for us just about what justice is. Justice must always remain in the hands of the people. The hands of the people. prisoner cage. He's all yours. Arrest this murderer. And with that, it's now time, friends. The title he hoped we'd never see. The death of the dynamic double. But one survived, you say. And yes, true believer. Nighthawk lives in body, but inside him, where once there was a light, fueled by the night, there is now only a darkness. Epilogue. But its citizens try a Candleville church to honor a fallen hero. A reminder that we are all but brief lights, who burn brightest together. For some, this reminder will light the path forward. For others, it will illuminate the relative nature of their own problems and give them new life. And for one, it will force him to retreat from the glare, to recognize that this power comes from the darkness, and that is where he will live forevermore. Issue